afternoon. My name is Sarah. I work at Monterey County Free Libraries and I am the Literacy and Volunteer Services Coordinator. Today we will be doing several rounds of bridge pose. Bridge is an excellent pose for strengthening the back and the outer thighs, and we won't even be getting off the ground today. So thank you for coming to be with me. And let's start. I'm in crisscross applesauce, and let's just start by coming into the moment. I'm outside, so there's lots of ambient noise. Birds and car doors closing, and sometimes a siren, dogs barking. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. It's a pleasant feeling, feeling the air rush into the nose and then releasing it out through the mouth. One more breath here. And now we'll take the arms out wide, and then we'll give ourselves a hug, left on top of right. And you can bring the hands back to touch the shoulder blades, and then bring the shoulders down, lifting the head. Breathing here, sitting tall, feeling a tall spine. Maybe the eyes are closed, mine keep closing, so that's the way I'm going to go. Feeling the elbows lift and lower as you fill your chest with air. On the next inhale, opening out to each side again, and then hugging yourself with the opposite on top again, left over right. This side might be a little bit tighter, that's okay. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth again. Maybe feeling the weight on the ground, on the mat, on a towel, whatever you're sitting on to make you comfortable. Again, stretch up through the spine. Shoulders down and away from the ears. All right, on the next inhale, opening out. And then we will come to sitting with the legs coming straight out in front of you. From here, sit up tall. Settle into the sit bones. Reaching up. And exhaling, bending forward for a forward fold. Hands can be on toes. Hands can be on shins, hands can be under calves to pull you forward, but keep a long, straight spine here. Reaching out through the crown of the head, checking in with the neck to make sure that it's not janky. Maybe trying to pull just a little bit more forward. On the next exhale, and on the inhale, come up. Bounce out those knees there. Twist around, shake around. And then we will come to our back with the legs bent for bridge pose. Okay, for bridge pose, we're coming to the back, and we can settle in here, maybe roll around a little bit on the mat, maybe let the legs fall out or fall in, and really just get settled here. So we want the legs bent, feet flat on the floor, and back comfortably imprinted into the floor. I have my block here because sometimes I like to do a supported bridge, and if that's your jam for the day, then that's great. So we'll take a few deep breaths here, feeling the air go all the way down into the belly button. And the feet should be about hip width apart, and the feet should be in front of the hips, probably 6 inches or so, depending on how long your thighs are. And from here, our arms, we can do robot arms for a strong bridge. So arms are pressing into the ground, the backs of the arms, and the forearms are in robot pose. Press the lower back into the ground and then curl the tailbone and lift the hips. Pressing the feet strongly into the ground, not clenching, no clenching here, just lifting up using the muscles of the thighs, using the leverage of the feet and the arms, lifting the hips. You can stay here, or if you're feeling tired, you can come up onto the tiptoes and rest your lower back on a block. I'm gonna build strength here because bridge pose until recently has been my nemesis. Okay, and now coming down, exhaling one vertebrae at a time, and then the tailbone, and rest for a moment. Windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe let the arms flop out. And now place the feet again, 6 inches about in front of the hips, hip width apart, arms at the sides, and sacrum comfortably into the mat. From here, this time I'm going to leave my arms flat, rolling up, curling the tailbone, lift, 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 lift. For an even stronger bridge, if you like, you can see what it feels like to lift the toes. Leave the feet on the floor, but just lift the toes. If that's too intense, you can bring those back down. Keep lifting, not clenching. Keeping strength in the upper thighs, pushing out towards, thinking of the knees pushing forward, lifting, 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 no tension in the neck. Don't move the neck around, but no tension. Pressing the hands into the ground to lift that bridge. And again, tucking the tailbone, coming down one vertebrae at a time. We're going to do one more bridge. You can make it a supported bridge if you like, or you can make it one last strong one. Let's windshield wiper the legs a little bit. Breathe deeply. Remember to breathe when you're in your bridge as well. And now reset the feet, hip width apart, 6 inches about from the hips, placing the arms flat on the ground, comfortably imprinting the back into the mat, and inhale, curl the tailbone up, 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 each vertebrae up, feeling very comfortable pressing strongly into the feet, a forward intention with the thighs, and a strong core and back. Lift the toes or not, lifting the hips, not clenching the seat, just having it be there, using the thighs and the abdomen for lifting. On the next exhale, tucking the tailbone, coming down one vertebrae at a time and imprinting into the floor. Good job. No more nemesis of the bridge. Nice windshield wipers again with the legs. Breathing deeply, the arms can display. Oops, I knocked over this. And then coming to the right hand side, and then pushing up with the opposite hand for our last part of seated. So thank you for overcoming bridge with me. We'll do a few counter stretches to close out our session. I'm going to come now into butterfly pose, which is the feet together in front of you, in front of the pelvis, and they can come out for less intensity or closer to the pelvis for more. They can be supported by blocks or towels or books. And we'll just feel a counter stretch in the hips after that bridge pose. I'm rocking here, and then for a nice back stretch the other way, we can come forward into the butterfly, and if that gets too intense, just bring the feet forward so that it's not such an angle. Inhaling here, feeling the belly fill with air. Exhaling, maybe coming a little bit further forward. Inhale, leading with the head, nice long spine. Exhaling, deeper into the fold. And one more, inhaling. And exhaling. Coming back up. Maybe feeling a little shakiness in the legs. Back to crisscross applesauce. And now stretching again, maybe the shoulders just straight out, a slight bend in the shoulder, and pressing with the opposite arm onto the tricep. Now the other side, reaching out through the hands, through each finger. Nice little stretch here to the shoulder and to the arm. My favorite, several shoulder rolls, going back and then going forward. And it might feel nice, I said we weren't going to stand up, so I'm not going to stand up, but it might be nice to do a little forward fold from here. I will do it just to demonstrate, but you don't have to stand up because I said we weren't going to stand up. But just standing here, stretch up, and then coming forward. And if the hands don't touch the ground, it's a great place for the block to come in. And we'll just bend forward to counteract the stretch of the bridge. That might feel very nice. Little ease in the knee, no hyperextension, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, all the weight in all parts of the heels. Inhale and exhale, and inhale to come up. So, I'm sorry, I said we wouldn't stand up, but that was a very nice counter stretch. Thank you very much for practicing yoga with me this Self-Care Sunday, and I'll see you soon.